Hello and welcome to today's video. We are here for episode number 2 of our NASCAR Heat career. We are in the number 36 Ford Fusion, sponsored by Moog something. I don't even know what they do. So what we have to do here is we have to work in today's video in the first 3 races of the season, try to get a little bit of money to try to build up our garage and engine shop and machine shop and fabrication shop. We get all this stuff maybe fixed up. So I think the first thing after we have to buy garage space is to go to the engine shop. Now we're going to do Daytona, Atlanta, and Las Vegas in today's video. And my goal is to try to stick with some of those Fords and see where we can go. Daytona's a good opportunity to come out here and maybe get a win. It's going to be a little bit more difficult than for real, how really any team can win. This game is sort of not like that at Daytona because they don't draft in a pack. So we'll see how things go, but we're off to Daytona. Okay, so we decided here to skip qualifying and jump right into the race. We don't really need to qualify. We're not that good at Daytona anyways. So we'll see how things go out here at our number 36 Ford Fusion. We have a Ford right next to us, so we want to work together with the manufacturer. Try to get some things going. Here's some more Fords. Some more fellow Fords out here. We don't want to really be this far back, though, to be honest. Now, how many laps can we go? So we have to make a pit stop. We're going to come up with a strategy. If there's 10 laps and there's 14, why don't we pit on lap 5? Because we have to be smart here. We can't necessarily come out and power our way to the front like we do at other tracks. Or in our other series, should I say. Because in the other series, we have a pretty equal car in the... Not equal car, we have good cars that we always race. We race the cars that are in the front. We race as Kevin Harvick, and this season that's Clint Bowyer. We raced as Kurt Busch. We did a season as Jimmy Johnson. We did a season as Chase Elliott. So we're out here in good cars. This here's a car that we have to build up ourselves. We're not racing the in-game cars, which are all based off of the best teams. We're not driving Hendrick and Stuart Haas cars and Joe Gibbs cars and all those good teams. We're here driving a Epic CW Racing car, which is lit. I mean, it's not that our team isn't good, we just don't have the resources. We're back here, we're one of these back of the pack cars. Which is okay, because the whole goal of the career is to earn your team's way up to the front. Imagine if you had to pay for when you wrecked your car. Boy. That'd be wild. What the hell? My car just went right up the track. Oh no. It's okay, you can pass me if you have to. I'm okay with it. I'm going to come down pit road in 2 laps, and I'm going to decide to only take fuel, because that's all I need. I don't need tires. I just need to come out here and get what I need, which is fuel, and try to steal some positioning. You know, I don't think we can steal a win necessarily because of how far back we are, but we can steal a couple positions. Now here's the thing about this race normally is we'd be up there in that lead pack with the leaders, not racing in 30th. So I believe that this lap, which will put us at 7 to go. Oh yeah, it's a big track. Alright. Yeah, I guess that makes sense, the 7. 11 minus 5 would be something around 7. I don't know. No, I think it'd be like, it'd be right where we're at, so. Because the number goes down, you lose a lap of fuel every time. So we're going to head down pit road this time. What? Say we got the black flag? No. I think we hit it at 62 and we can hit it at 60. Fuck! Alright, let's see how much our time's gonna take. 20. We lost. We had to pit in like... Cause look it, we're done. Like, we're good, right here, full of fuel. Now we're sitting on pit road. This is time that we're wasting. All because of a mistake by me. It's gonna hurt us one way or the other. But... oh no, here comes the leaders. No. I seriously want to lap down at Daytona? What the hell? Oh no. Please don't wreck me. I really didn't do anything. It doesn't have to be this. It doesn't have to be this way. No, I really just fucked up my whole thing. I got that. If I didn't get that penalty, I wouldn't have been in that situation. And I screwed up. Not gonna lie. I tried a strategy that didn't work. Well, not so much it didn't work. I messed up. You can't get speeding penalties like that. We just can't have those mistakes. We need money to build our team up to be better so we can get a full sponsor. You know, Moog is sponsored most of the car, but we don't have a sponsor on the back. We got a lot of unsponsored space. I believe Danica Patrick is out of the race? Yes. So we can get 39th as our worst position. So we're guaranteed not getting last. I like this progress on the high side. Nope. I just screwed that up. I got too close to the wall. The low side's not making any gains. Like, there's... normally, I'm used to just driving down and forcing my way along the bottom of the track. But there's really no way that I can do that here. Like, there really isn't. So, I was able to finally get next to this guy. Matt Tiff, right? Yeah. So now I'm going to pull up on Ryan Reed. See if I can get between Ryan Reed and Landon Castle. Yes. Joey Gase is here. Ty Dillon. Michael McDowell. These are all guys that I have to get by. If I just keep pushing McDowell, we'll get by Suarez. Okay. Come on, here we go. Austin Cedric and David Reagan are next for us to pass. Come on. Ben Kennedy, 28th position. Now, we're not going to get enough money to upgrade that first part of the garage. Because, well, you kind of only get 12,000 for winning. So you're definitely not going to get that much for getting where we're at all. So we'll probably get 3,000 minimum, maximum 3,000. Briscoe, who the hell is this? Oh, he's from the truck series. I haven't watched the truck races this year. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I haven't found an interest in the Xfinity or the Truck Series this year, like, at all. I really kind of lost interest when all the drivers from the Cup Series were in it winning. Like, I like to watch them sometimes in the Xfinity Series, but when it's just Kyle Busch, that gets annoying. He kind of ruined the series for me, not gonna lie. That's the thing. Kyle Busch did ruin both those series for me. So, but the only time that I don't get mad in the, I guess if Kyle Larson wins in the Xfinity Series, or Chase Elliott or Kevin Harvick, I'm fine with that. But if any of the other ones win, they're just like, lol. I don't know. I don't know, man. So I'm gonna finish at 27th here at Daytona. Not that bad. I was hoping for a little bit better with that strategy, but we got a speeding penalty. Nothing we could really do. We're able to get our way by a good amount of cars, though. Oh, I got 240 fans. Yo, you want to become a fan of me? Hit that subscribe button down below. Yeah. Shameless plug for subscribing. Damn. Okay, on to the next race. Alright, so I sort of didn't realize that you get money, so when I said on to the next race, it shows it right here. So we do have $10,000 that we got. We got $5,726 for our 27th place finish, which was $2,700 more than I thought I was going to get. And I forgot that you do get money for your sponsor, so I got $5,000 from Moog as my sponsor. So we will go back to the garage and see. Alright, so here in my garage. Oh shit, that says race. Team? Yes. So let's buy some more garage space. This garage space will provide a shop expansion at a cost of $10,000. So we can now buy 100,000 milling, 1% horsepower. Pipe bender gives us 2% improvement of grip. Stamping equipment is $50,000, and we get 1.75% better airflow. And if we get a CAD software, we get 1.5 horsepower improvement. We go to the engine shop here, which is $100,000. So it's going to cost us a lot of money to get all this stuff. So I think that I want to focus on going down this list before I focus on this. Just because I feel like going down this list, we'll be able to get a better car. So we can then go to the engine shop. Because if we buy this stuff, so this is 20,000, we'll get more horsepower, okay? And that 1% horsepower should move us up a little more, so we can get a little bit more money. So that's how I'm going to do it. So we know for every race that we have Moog as a sponsor, we get $5,000. So it's just getting good finishes. Pretty much, in essence. So let's go to Atlanta. So I figured, different from our main series of NASCAR Heat, since the career is a little bit more involved than our season that we do every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, as you guys know is our main series, I figure our career is a little bit more involved. You know, it's a little bit more focused on the races, performance in them, and not just like, let's try to win as many races as we can and getting solid finishes. So it's a little bit different of a series, so I figure I'll show you guys qualifying like I used to for that series, because now that I have been editing all my videos, I just cut out qualifying and all that, and to say, okay, we qualified in 27th for this race. So if there's a track that I know I'm going to do bad at, like Daytona or Talladega, I'll be like, okay, so we're going to skip qualifying and go over to the race. But a track that I'm pretty decent at, obviously I'm not going to win Atlanta this time, unless I pull some crazy strategy, which I'm going to have to do. I always power to the front in Atlanta in the first, like, 5 or 6 laps. So, I decided, you know what, we'll do qualifying. So we got 35th, that gives us a little bit of distance that we're forward. Now, I don't believe that we're going to get as much money based on our finish at Atlanta. Just based off the fact that we got $5,000 for 27th at Daytona in the 500, which you can get, oh my. Well, I'm not used to these tracks that I can't really power by everybody. Like, I'm so used to just going to this track and just powering along the bottom of the track and just being like, I'll be up there like a good distance, but I haven't really gained anything. It feels weird to be at what I consider to be my best track in the game and not moving forward. Because right now I'd be powering by these cars, but instead I'm struggling. So I don't think I'll get as much money because I got $5,000 in the 500 and I finished 27th. So we'll have to finish higher in this field to equal that money. I believe our next upgrade is $35,000. So it will take a little bit more money than it did for our first upgrade. Now I think the first one they put it pretty cheap because I know you can get it after the 500 basically, if you get a decent finish. So then they put that one relatively cheap. But the other ones you got to come out here and try to put in the laps for. So I'm in this finishing position that I had at Daytona. Now I'm going to try to work my way forward more. Also do want to point out that NASCAR Heat 2 has gotten announced since my last recording. I know that I'm recording a video that's going up like in a week after I'm recording this. But it did get announced and it's pretty cool, pretty exciting. I hope that it's better than this game. This game had its moments that it was decent, but it just seemed basic. So I think they can improve this game. If they can bring it back to the way that the cars drove in 14 and 15, I'm not gonna lie, I kinda liked how those cars drove. Like, the online of that game was kinda trash, but this game was worse. Nah. But playing that game online was really bad, 14 and 15. Well, I didn't play 14 online, but 15 was terrible online, and I'm assuming it was the same for 14. But playing in solo mode, that was amazing. Like, I loved that game. I genuinely had fun playing that. Like, the way that I casually just play Overwatch right now, I kind of casually just played that game. Like, if Casey wasn't playing GTA, I was playing, like, NASCAR. Like, I loved playing that game. But this game doesn't have that same feel to it that I really just want to sit down and be like, I want to play this game. So I hope the NASCAR Heat 2 is better. And of course we will be bringing the series, we'll be transferring both series. Well, I'm pretty sure that I'll be taking the main series for sure, and I'll see how the series works out, because it's only the second episode of this. And I'll see how the career mode looks in that too. I hope it's better than this one. I mean, this one here is unique, but it's kind of basic. I kind of wish that they had the design your own car thing that they used to have in the older NASCAR games. Like, oh, here's your sponsor, put it on the car. Because I really like that, because you just put it all over the car. With this in here, it's like, oh, your primary sponsor, it's only the primary on part of your car. Like, what? But NASCAR Heat 2 should be good, as long as they put a good driver on the cover. Oh, wait, I don't like any of the drivers that can be on the cover. You know, I don't know why I said that, because we'll find out who's on the cover by the time this video goes up. Either way, breaking some walls there, guys. I'm sorry. But I did vote for who I wanted to be on the cover. And I believe you went an Xbox One if you get picked. Which, I mean, I don't really want an Xbox One, but it would be cool for some games. If I want an Xbox One, I would play some games on it. I'm not gonna lie. I think I could do a cool, couple cool games might be on Xbox. Like, I'd play Forza. That's what I play. So there's 7 laps of fuel, and there's 16 laps. So nobody has seemed to pit. So I am going to do... what do I do? Do I pit? I'm pitting. I am pitting. Okay. Everybody pit. Alright. No, wait, these are some of the leaders. If I can follow some of these guys up to the front. You always get good restarts at Atlanta, though. No, Danica, don't spin me out. I want to try to stick with some of these guys. We got Harvick and Hamlin here. Like, these are good drivers. Like, let me stick with them. Oh, my car is cakes into the corner. What? Oh, I can't check settings. Never mind. Is my car just slower in the corner, or is auto brake a thing? No, I think it's just slower in the corner. Yeah, your settings of how you drive transfer over. Alright, so back to what I was saying, though. I voted for Matt Kenseth to be on the cover. I had to pick who I liked the most of all the drivers that are Toyota drivers, and to be honest, I don't really like any of them. So I guess I'd say I like Matt Kenseth the most, because I definitely don't like Kyle Busch. I mean, I'm okay with Martin Truex. Like, it's cool when he wins occasionally, but they make it such a big event whenever he wins. Like, literally, like, he wins. Like, oh my God, Martin Truex won. Oh my God. Like, they literally just, like, freak out, make it, like, the biggest deal ever. So that gets kind of annoying. Like, I get, like, oh my God, he's finally good. Oh my God, he finally can drive. It took him a long time, but he's finally has the ability. I mean, I'm okay with Martin Truex, but he's still just there. Like, I liked him enough to do a series where I played as him, but nothing really, like, oh my God, stood out about Martin Truex. And then Denny Hamlin just really just there for me. Like, I could care less, to be honest. So, I'm like, you know what, Matt Kenseth, I think that yellow looks cooler on the cover than, like, some of these other colors, so. I like the car that was on the cover of this game, because he was my favorite Toyota driver. Like, I didn't really like any of the Toyota drivers, but, I mean, I liked Carl Edwards. Like, I'm not going to lie, I think he was a cool guy. And my mom bought me this game because he got on the All-Star race. Best finish. Oh, no. Oh, no. What happened? Somebody bumped into me and ruined my race. I was literally attacked. It was an attack on me, and I won't stand for it. So I need to come here and start catching up to these cars again. I made so much good progress. I was passing some cars that are pretty solid cars. My car, I'm still oh my God, I love Atlanta so much. So glad they didn't decide to repave this track. I really am. Like, I just love racing Atlanta. It's just so fun to drive, and I'm glad that the next game will still have this Atlanta. Like, I did not want them to repave it because of how I played in the video game. Like, I'm not even kidding. I mean, I thought the racing was pretty interesting in Atlanta with the tires falling off so quickly, but I really just didn't want them to repave it just for the fact that I thought that Atlanta's so cool to play in the video game. So, back to the voting, though. I did decide to pick Matt Kenseth just because he's sort of, like, chill. He's sort of just there. I'm like, alright, I can have Matt Kenseth on the cover. Because I put all the games on the table here, remember that. So I have to see this person's face. So I figured, you know what? We'll have Matt Kenseth, because I don't want to see Kyle Busch. I feel it's going to be Kyle Busch or Martin Truex, though, to be honest. Or it's going to be like Kyle Busch or Denny Hamlin. Which, if it's Kyle Busch, I'll still have to buy the game, because it's a NASCAR game. I'm not buying Madden because of who's on the cover, but I will still buy a NASCAR game even if Kyle Busch happens to be on the cover. Even if he happens to be on the cover. Hello? Hello? We kind of just powered our way up there real quick. I thought we were about to, like, make a run at the leader. Alright, I mean... I was up to, like, 12th for a second there. I love Atlanta so much. Oh my god. This track is pretty cool to race. This is one of the first tracks that I really tried to get good at on the Island Half track. See, I wasn't going to be able to stay up there and compete for the lead. Because look at that. These are the cars that are really, really competitive. Like, these are the cars that we could get in the next level of the race. Because those are the Joe Gibbs cars. Those are the Hendrick cars. So I lost 2 spots out of trying to keep 1. Okay, it's fine. I got 20th. That's the best finish that we've done here in career so far. So we're up to 550 fans. So we gained a good amount of fans. I think we would have got more if we had finished off higher. I really was trying to stay up there, but I got a great launch, and then my car just fell back in that turn, which normally happens here in Atlanta, but it's more drastic with this car. So let's see how much money we got. $9,919. Let's go back to the garage. Alright, so we have now picked up some new secondary sponsors. I forgot what this guy's name is, but shout out to him. Ooh, sponsor menu. Ooh. You can earn extra cash by displaying secondary sponsors in your car and completing their requirements. Here's sponsor pages. You can adjust which secondary sponsor you want to display in your car. Some sponsors are willing to pay more, but expect more for it. Alright. As you progress, you have more locations to display these sponsors. Some locations are more valued than others, so choose wisely where you put a sponsor. So, I feel like we can be a top 25 car. So I'm gonna go with Can-Am. As my sponsor. So these are all the sponsors that I can put. Actually, I'll put Caleb. We can get a lead lap finish, I believe. So I'm gonna put Caleb because they will give us $5,000. So if we get a lead lap finish at Las Vegas, we're not gonna be a top 25 car there, guaranteed. So we got 10,000 in the bank. Let's check out what we can do here. This is 20,000. So we need to get 10,000 more. We can get basic milling, which will give us 1% more horsepower. All right, here we go. Let's sponsor it up. So we got Moog, and we do have Caleb on the back, on the deck lid. So all we have to do is finish on the lead lap, and we get money from them. That's their requirement. They're like, I mean, they still have to pay you because they're on the car, but they want lead lap finishes for their sponsorship. So they're like, we want to be on your car, and we will pay you this much money if you get on the lead lap. So Las Vegas is not one of my good tracks. I'm gonna be honest. I kind of struggle here, but I think I can get a lead lap finish. If I finish 40th and I'm on the lead lap, I'm happy with it because I'm making some money. So we definitely need a car that has more power. Yeah. Oh shit, we got a 40th place starting spot here. We were almost a second behind Ryan Reed. Shit. Alright, here we go. That doesn't necessarily translate over to the race though. Now, there's 15 laps till we have to pit. There's 19 laps of the race. So, doing some math here, that means that if we go to, we can go 14, yeah, I don't know. We can go, in essence, to lap 14. So that means that if we pit on lap 6, we can make it the whole way. That's what I'm trying to say. I want fans and I want money. That's all I want. So please subscribe to my channel. Oh boy. Nah, but I want to be able to get some money out here so we can get our car to be faster. I want to be out there competing for wins by the end of the season. And by having 2 sponsors on the car, I want to be able to unlock more spots. That's what I want, because we got a good spot. The deck lets a good spot on the car. But we need to spawn from the back of the car. You know, that's a good thing, I think, on our car. And actually, the post by the driver's side window is actually a pretty expensive spot to put your sponsor, because the driver will stand right next to that post for post-race interviews. So they pay a lot of money for that spot for a post-race interview. Crazy. Because you wouldn't think that a little logo in that spot would be a lot of money, but they pay a lot for that spot. Because the car is divided up into different parts that you can sponsor. So sometimes sometimes the sponsor pays for everything. They'll pay for the hood, the fender in the back, deck lid, the bumper. They'll pay to be on the little post there on the side. They'll pay for everything, the roof. And then sometimes you got sponsors that are like, yo, we'll be on the hood. So you got some that will not pay so much. But we're here just trying to get sponsored, you know? I want to earn some of them top-notch sponsors. I want, like, Monster Energy to sponsor me, and, like, Target. Yeah, if Target sponsors me, shout out to you. Shout out to you, my guy. So there's 10 laps to go. I think we'll go one more lap. Yeah, we'll go one more lap. Because, that's just what we gotta do. We're gonna try some pit strategy here. 13 to go. And if we pit, we can hopefully come up with a better finishing spot than we have. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. What? Why? Why? Now, I need to pass you here, my guy. Alright, so what do we want? What do we want? What do we want? Do we want 4 tires? No, we want 2. We want 2 tires. 2 tires. And 2 cans of fuel. Sunoco race fuel. Yeah, Sunoco sponsor me? What? There's another brand that I said to sponsor me. I've said Ford. I've said Target. I've said Starbucks. I've said water. No, I've said so many different things to sponsor me now. I said Sunoco. What the hell? Pretty good pit stop from my team. We do need to get back on the lead lap, though. Okay. So we should, in essence, be able to get back on the lead lap when everybody else pits. Yeah, because we're not that far into a lap down, because I believe we just passed 19th. So 18th is here. Yeah. Yep, because this is 18th. And now our car is a lot faster at the moment because of our new tires. We should be able to fly through this field. Or at least work our way up to being really close to the leaders when we have to pit. When they have to pit. Tires are what equalizes these teams. Because right now I'm working on passing a Joe Gibbs car, which is one of the best teams in NASCAR. Which I'm now working on passing on the inside lane here on Kyle Busch. And now we're coming up to Austin Dillon once we complete this pass on Busch. See, even that little edge of the tire that we've lost, that 12% has hurt us this much that we're going to start losing positions again. New pulmonary, new. I'm gonna let you go by me. I don't really like concern about that. But McMurray, I'm not gonna let you get by me that easily. Come on. You can't be serious. You can't be serious. Block there. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? Don't pit. My damn strategy. So we'll be 40th. And we'll have to work our way to the front here. Fucking hell. I wish the leaders had started pitting, because then I would have been first. If the leader had pit and that caution had not came out, I would have been in first place. Because if I passed the leader, no, you know if that caution came out after. Oh my god, damn it! Because the leader had pit, I would have gotten my lap back, and then I would have. And in the lead, and I would have got some points for leading laps and shit. But now I'm back here in 38th position. I feel like I was racing for that position, that I was up there competing with those cars. Like, I feel like I can be a top 20 car. So I'm going to get eaten up out here now. I have the older tires. So my whole plan was, if the leader had pit, that I could maybe gain some positions if there wasn't a caution. But with a caution, they all pit, and I was the one that got messed up, and I just started 39th because Daniel Suarez was out of the race. I just started 39th, okay? And we could not recover from being 39th. Come on. Come on. You know that. Our car's not fast enough. But here we go. See if we can swing down below Jones here. Pick up a couple more positions. Come on, Dylan. 32nd, really? Alright. Let's continue. We got 3,800, 5,000. What do we get for our secondary sponsor? Nothing? What? Let's find out. We'll go back to the garage. Oh. Shit. This is lead a lap, not lead lap. Shit. Well, we should go back to Can-Am as a sponsor then. Fuck. Alright, but we do have... Oh, we have 19th... Are you serious? Are you serious? Fuck. Well, in the next episode, we will be buying basic milling. And we will be able to get 1% more horsepower. We will also try to get a top 25 finish to get some more money here from Can-Am. Now, I would have been able to get that sponsorship money from K-Love, but there had to be that caution before I get my lap back. Because if I got my lap back, I would have been the leader on that restart, thus I would have had a lot of lap. Well, make sure to check out tomorrow's video where we take and do some more racing in our other series.